All right, family, what's going on? So I'm out in nature, and with that, woo, woo. Oh my gosh, look who came to visit me. Oh my goodness, y'all, I have the craziest story. I was at the riverfront walking, and a grasshopper came and kissed me on my leg while I was working out, and then came up to like eye level and like was like walking with me for a few seconds. But look where this grasshopper is. Whoa, that is oh my goodness. Hi spirit. I mean, how else can you explain that? There is no other way to explain that. Wow. Put a little bit of gloss on my lips. So anyway, so I'm out in nature and kind of battling with the elements a little bit. The wind is a little loud, so I'm hoping that doesn't interrupt the flow of the video too much. So today I wanted to share with y'all that I think I have a tarot addiction, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I have put myself on kind of like a 30-day restriction or a 30-day fast from tarot, because I'm such a huge believer that any information we need to get from spirit needs to come from within. And I say that a lot on my channel. So I believe that. I believe that in my spirit. You know, this full moon energy has not been easy to deal with. It's September the 14th today. We just had the full moon on the 10th, right? So for me, it's been a bit challenging. And on top of that, I also had to deal with the energy of my cycle coming, my feminine cycle coming. So those are two things that are kind of aligning at the same time. So with that comes a bit of like mixed and like weird, like crazy energies. So I make it a point to stay balanced and ground as much as I can. Come out, sit in nature, put my feet on the ground. You know, once those energies start, you know, kind of messing with my spirit a little bit. So I'm in the house and I'm like really, really anxious, because I'm like, okay, you put yourself, not only have I put myself on a fast from tarot, but I've also put myself on a fast from social media. And a lot of content that is negative, and it can feed dark and negative stuff to your subconscious. So I noticed that with tarot, you know, a lot of times, before I even started my fast from tarot, I noticed a lot of times those messages would be really, really dark. And I'm like, okay, I know that I'm on this quest to be intentional about filtering dark content from, you know, what I take in. Tarot is one of those things. It's just sometimes it's just too negative. And so I said, okay, well, I'm just going to get to the point where I only watch tarot when it's positive messages about, you know, like breakthroughs and like, you know, spirit is so proud of you, and which I already know that, but you know, uplifting things that feed my spirit and nourish my spirit, instead of, oh, somebody's doing black magic on you, and they're doing graveyard spells and all kind of craziness. Like, bruh, like, I don't need that stuff. I don't need to hear that stuff. Like, it's so negative. And to be honest with you, you know, I view tarot as entertainment, because a lot of times that stuff don't even be coming true. Once in a blue moon, something that they say may actually line up in my 3D reality. So with that, I just take it as a grain of salt, right? And try to view it as a form of entertainment. But still and yet, you know, sometimes, man, I don't know, even though it's like a form of entertainment, and I know deep down within, it's like watching WWE wrestling. You know it's fake, but like, I don't know, some people are addicted to it. I don't know, maybe because of their imagination or whatever. And I'm not saying that tarot is fake, but a lot of it just doesn't resonate and doesn't manifest into my 3D reality. So yeah, I'm intentional about getting guidance from spirit from within, and not looking outside of myself for external guidance. So yesterday I just had this strong energy of anxiety, right? Because I've been in this holding pattern for about a year now, not knowing which direction spirit wants me to go, right? And I just have to be patient. I have to wait on spirit. I have to wait on divine timing for spirit to tell me this is what's next, right? And so sometimes I get anxious because I don't know and I want to know, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I'll turn to tarot just to feed that anxiety of not knowing. I know the information that they're putting out probably won't apply to me, but I look at it anyway, because every now and then I'll get anxiety to creep up to say, oh, you don't know what's going on. You in the dark. You in this moon energy. I stay in moon energy, but I also stay in the energy of spirit. I trust you. I trust you. I can't see what's going on. I don't know what's coming, but I trust you, spirit. So with that, if I'm trusting spirit, but then I run back and go and watch tarot, then what am I really telling spirit? Right? In this microwave age that we live in, we want all the answers now. We want instant gratification, and spirit doesn't work like that, man. Divine timing doesn't work like that. So, I'm learning to be patient with spirit and spirit's process for my life. And that's another reason why I cut out, did this 30-day fast for tarot, because I'm like, bro, if I keep running back to tarot to see what's coming, to see what's next, then I'm not saying that I trust spirit. So a lot of times I try to even avoid the tarot messages that do say, oh, what's coming up in the next 5 days, next 30 days, whatever. I try to avoid those readings that are, predicting the future, because I don't want anybody to tell me about my future. I want spirit to tell me. I want to hear it from source. You see what I'm saying? From the source. I don't want anybody else telling me. But I do, like I said, I do enjoy the entertainment of watching, wow, you really nailed that challenge, and you're you know what I'm saying, you're bossed up, and you on your game, you right where you need to be, you on track, you know what I'm saying, you're doing good. Like, I like those kind of readings that are uplifting and upbuilding and encouraging, you know what I'm saying? So I skip over the negative stuff. I skip over the things that say, what's coming in the future. But boy, I tell you, yesterday I had I had a little point where I was feeling weak. I ain't even gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling weak. I had a little anxiety going on about, dang, man, it's taking forever, and all this patience and waiting, and you still don't know, and where you going and what's going on. And I just wanted to turn on a tarot reading just for entertainment, just to calm and soothe my nerves. But I'm like, okay, so that's me running away from the dark energy of the dark energetic spirit of anxiety. I don't want to run away from the darkness. I want to face it. I want to look at it, you know what I'm saying, and see why it's here, and figure out how I can balance out the energy, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of that can tie into a lot of the demonic energies that we face, that make us run away, that drive us to drink, or drive us to eat, or drive us to, cheat, or drive us to anything that's in our lower vibrational nature, You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I just don't want to run away from it. I want to sit in it and look at it and be okay with it. Or if I have to do something, if I need an outlet, then I want to do something constructive, something positive. You know what I'm saying? So what I did yesterday is I got up and I did 2 art pieces. Because art is therapeutic for me. I enjoy, creating and tapping into my creative spirit, my creative energy, because it's like a release. Either that or journaling or just being in nature. And they were spraying so many chemtrails yesterday. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to go out and hang out in nature with all the chemtrail spraying. But that's my confession. It was very, very challenging to deny that spirit of temptation to just click on a reading. And my zodiac reading popped up as soon as I turned on the TV. Sagittarius. And I'm like shaking and sweating and shit, and like lips quivering and going through the motions. Shit. Nah, it wasn't that bad, but I was feeling it. So I was like, all right, girl, you got to do something. What we gonna do? I don't want to run from this energy. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna let it overpower me either. You know what I'm saying? So I just, like I said, I just got up and started working on 2 pieces of art. And yeah, that's what I did. So I knew that I was facing a kind of like a dark energy. You know what I'm saying? That dark energy of control. Having to know, wanting to know is just another form of wanting to be in control. But at a certain point, when you ascend to a certain level, spirit is going to need to be in control. And you just have to sit back and chill and let spirit drive. But yeah, that control, whew, that thing came alive yesterday. It was on me, and I'm like, okay, I know what it is. I'm not perfect. I make these videos only because spirit asked me to make the videos. I don't make these videos because I pretend or proclaim to be perfect. But spirit knows that, I walk with integrity, and that, I'm about that life, that spiritual life. So I'm a fight, if anything. I'm a fight. And I'm a demon slayer. I got all the badges, the battle scars and wounds and man, and then some. I am a demon slayer. If I don't do nothing else in this life, I'm gonna kick some demonic energy's ass. That's just what it is. So yeah, spirit chose me. I ain't perfect, but spirit chose me to shine my light and to share these messages. This damn show wasn't what I had in mind, my plan for my life. But it's time though. I see the repeating numbers, and I know it's time. It's time for us to help other people, shine our light so we can help raise the vibration of the planet. So, yeah, so I am a self-proclaimed tarot addict. I am recovering, and I will defeat this addiction. It is what it is. It is what it is. And you can apply that to any area of your life. Know it, look at it, and sit in it. Don't run from it. Don't run from it by feeding addictions. When you feel that energy come up of angst, don't run from it. All right, family. That's the message. Love and light. All right. These are the 2 paintings that I did. Okay. And they're unfinished. And basically what it is in the midst of chaos and uncertainty, always remember to trust spirit. Trust spirit, lead not to your own understanding. I know you can't see what's going on, but the message remains true. Just stick with it, be patient, and trust spirit. And keep in mind, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. So, again, these are unfinished. To be continued. All right, fam.